A sloth is the only mammal that doesn't fart. Hashtag interesting facts.
Good work, Scotty. I mean, you've got to admire his bravery if he could only see one above it, but I think Koala and Mindright nearly wrote all of them down right there. 20! There was only 4 left. That is actually interesting, Dan. And why did they not, do you know? Or have you just read the headline? Typical Didsbury Den. I'm rolling around on my chair right now and you can't hear it squeaking. Thoughts? Exactly, yeah, there was only another 4. I don't think we've ever completed that game before. Right, Scotty, Koala, Didsbury Dan, Mindright, Acel, Augur, welcome to the stream. Yes, it's always been 10 minutes, Koala. I start the stream at 58, start the timer on the hour, and then go this. A new week of Outer Wilds. Maybe the last week of Outer Wilds, which makes me rather sad. 4 away from a full set. Gotta say, the fact that Mindright and Koala had the same length made that one of the best flop games ever. It did. It looked so tidy. And there's something about, like, orange and purple that goes together quite well, don't you think? I didn't want to interrupt the pattern. As if you knew you'd fucking lose, that's why, okay. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. I think the 24, I think, Dan. I say we'll get it tomorrow, but I think I'm at work. Everybody going back to work. We're going to go back to the shrink house days. Beautiful. You're 4 factorial, Augur. And I don't say that lightly. Right, today, obviously there's going to be some spoilers for Outer Wilds, would you believe? We are going to listen to this, by the way. I shouldn't do that, I'm going to snap my back off. Welcome back to work, everybody. Are you at work now, yourself? Today, we have discovered everything we need to know about the eye, maybe, hopefully. We have also discovered that we can't go there via the quantum moon, and I think we need a ship. I think the only way to get a ship is maybe use either one of the Nomai shuttles, which I don't believe is the solution, or go hunting inside Dark Bramble for the vessel that brought the Nomai to this galaxy in the first place. Solar system, sorry. Snappuss, welcome to the stream. Did you have a good weekend? You're leaving 8 minutes or so. Shit. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Best RTX noise cancellation demo ever. Yeah, instead of buying some WD-40 for the chair, I bought some... I bought a fucking really expensive graphics card and used the feature from that. What do you do? A maple syrup factory mountie? Are you Alanis Morissette? She's a polar bear angler. Fucking hell. It's going to be... It is. So basically, it's going to be constantly swimming past millions of anglerfish, trying to get to something of value inside Dark Bramble. I think what did we work out was the solution last week? It's single boosts and coasting, right? So there's going to be a lot of extremely slow travel through boring-looking environments. Yeah, strap in, everybody. We are doing well at this end, Snappuss. It's got that new week feeling around here. No, we're not going inside any anglerfish today. We're going to be making friends with the anglerfish. God, this music in this game is so good. Beautiful. I was thinking, by the way, how about for the very, very last time when the playthrough finishes and we close the game for the very last time, we end the stream with the supernova music. Chose the desk I'm sat at in the office strategically so I can watch the stream and no one can see. Are you suggesting that you are hiding your shame, Scotty? Understood. I'm enjoying the optimism. Well, either there isn't a vessel inside Dark Bramble, and if there is, we might not be able to fly it. I've got cheese strings, and I'm really happy I decided to buy cheese strings. This Good morning. I said morning, it's late night, I guess. Good late night, Outer Wilds. Hello, Slate. Somebody name a number between 1 and 15. I have to go get a baby bell. Cheap cheese is the theme for today. August says 15, which means that we are having 15 marshmallows to start with. Brilliant. Also, I can't just burn them this time. And then we're going to go to Dark Bramble. Oh, I burned that one. That's one. When's the last time... As an adult, when's the last time you had marshmallows? This is a brilliant way to start a week. Look at this. It's excellent. Augur's very happy with it. Cook them properly a bit. Hey, try my hardest over here. It's difficult. You had them a month ago. Just in general, I guess, Dan. That's 6, right? 7. Might be years for me. 8. Probably last year at a lab. That does sound like a place where you'd end up eating marshmallows, that's true. I had a flump quite recently, but that's not... I'll take it because I just enjoyed the sentence. You can't eat them raw, Augur, so there is a certain amount of cooked that they have to be. Am I living the adult life, though? Do we care to live the adult life? We've got some somewhere for a nephew, niece, hot oh, yes, in hot chocolate. That's not a bad shout. I don't know if I've been anywhere wanky enough to serve. Oh, I burnt that one as well. That's 14. There's only 3 states, Augur. There's raw, burnt, or whatever this is. Bye, Beat. Welcome to the stream. $15. Gotten me a ring yet? What's going on with Bye Beat and Didsbury Dan? It's the first orange wedding. We've got a chimney and I want to get marshmallows to toast on it, but can't find any proper big ones. The word chimney is a satisfying word to say. Right, that was a nice start to the stream before we go and get eaten by anglerfish at Dark Bramble. Bye Beat, are you well today? Welcome to the stream. Dan Bybeat proposed. Oh, because she's a football. Is that all it took, Dan? 12, welcome to the stream. Best part about time resetting is how many marshmallows you can eat and not get fat. Well, I think 2 things carry over from the loop. 3 things. The memory in the Ashtwin project and the masks, the shiplog data, and diabetes. Is anybody ready to go and extremely slowly coast through Dark Bramble? You've made yourself extra tasty for the anglerfish. They can smell the scent of marshmallows. Good, they deserve it. They're going to be eating a lot of me today. We don't want the taste to get stale. You're not ready, but let's go. Right, where's Dark Bramble? Is that the Quantum Moon? It is, isn't it? Okay, we've been visited by the Quantum Moon already. I'm going to crash into it. Right, Mr. Bramble, where are you? Is there a boxer called Bramble? Or an MMA fighter or something? There it is. So then, my love, welcome to the stream. Did you have a good weekend? I heard you've been playing a lot of The Last of Us and it's tippy-tippy-top. I've had a busy day, but now I can relax. Good. Just sat up in bed and I'm definitely not an adult, as a 3-foot unicorn balloon, 6-foot caterpillar have reminded me of. Alright, yeah, I know you're living the adult life. I haven't played that much. Sorry, I saw you say you was playing it. I didn't know whether you'd done a big sesh. I assumed so. I'm very thankful for your streaming. My program takes 20 minutes to run and I'm trying to debug it, so I have a lot of time, free time right now. 20-ish minute loops, I'm guessing, are quite useful when it comes to watching a stream about this game. This weekend was a lot of school stuff. Is it all behind you now, so then? So today's goal, by the way, is to fly through the space-warped Dark Bramble and try and find a vessel. That's the goal.
I notice some of you aren't subbed to Thisotan yet. What are you doing?
That sounded so good. I mean, it's a brilliant question, but that sounded brilliant. Who was that? Augur, thank you for the bits. Played for about 2 hours and I'm extremely into it. It's glorious, isn't it, Sertan? I predict actually seeing the end of the universe 3 times. That's not bad. Stat Pussy's getting ready for chop guesses when they return. I bought this caterpillar with my student loan. Now, this is Dark Bramble. You go through these lights and you can continue deeper and deeper into Dark Bramble. I am sure somewhere in this thing is the vessel the Nomai arrived in. The only problem is it's full of giant anglerfish that react very, very badly to noise. So I have to coast very quietly. Estelle, have a good shift. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Have a good day wrangling. Watch out for their teeth. Basically 12. I have a sneaky feeling that there is a ship in here somewhere that we need. I think the ship that the Nomai arrived in this solar system on is in here somewhere. And I think if it is, we may be able to program the coordinates that we found for the eye into it. That's the goal. They don't react all that badly, they just think you're delicious. Am I delicious? Let's go find it if it's here. I am full of processed sugar. Look at Sothan calling Koala a jerk and then ignoring her. Has this place got more wholesome? We can spoil that. Everybody stop being wholesome. I mean, Sothan is calling Augur a jerk. Be right back, subbing to Koala. Sub to Koala. Ass wholesome. Look, 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 look. Here's one of the big boys. Now I have to pick which light to go through. Do I go through the red one, white number 1, or white number 2? Dan, pick. Red, white left, or white right? Oh yeah, no, yeah, that one's... Are the white ones just antennae? The trouble is our 5 boost, now he's going to wake up. North, northwest, 7 paces, dig. That one definitely is their antennae. Right, we're going to try and coast past. But if I boost now... Am I even travelling at speed? I don't think I am. I'll like follow Koala so I can get to affiliate and then sub to Koala. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Left or white, right. That got a bit political. See, I'm stuck now. She tried it, but I think her internet let her down, Dan. Like, I'm not moving very fast, and if I start... Right. Press 1 if you think I should risk a single boost. Is the chop counter working? It is. Bybeat says risk a single boost. 12 says risk it. Augur says done. Mindright says done. Koala says risk it. We're going to be in here a long time. Just don't go full, maybe? Okay, with a vote of 3 to 1, we're going to risk it. We're going to go to white right, hoping that that is an entrance and not an antennae. Oh. Jesus, that was the tiniest boost. Guess what? We're just testing the chop counter. That's what that was. Stat Pussy's right. I maybe should have just got out and pushed. Fuck me, that scared me to death. You know when everybody's being quiet because they're clipping that. I think you more ran into the antenna than woke it up. Did I actually touch it?
If you'd got the cloaking shield and torpedo upgrades for your ship from the Quantum Londis, this bit would be a fucking doddle.
Quantum Londis. Fucking hell, that is 100% tomorrow's stream title if there is one. It's a sort of very cheap convenience store in the UK. So. Whoa, 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 controls. What the hell, that was just a normal takeoff. Yeah, yeah. Quantum Londis. Jesus. Quantum Lundios. Fuck me, that tickled me. What was that launch, though? I sort of set off and then immediately started jamming to the right. Have we been red, 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 red? Because that might be the tactic. If we try red, 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 all the way red, and then see where we turn up. Because Feldspar's in here. He got stuck. He crashed his little sort of Harthian ship. I can't remember 12. I think I finished the last stream getting eaten, right? I'm pretty sure Londis is explained every week in the Doomhaus. It's because Chris Man's got that lucrative contract with him, you see. Because you asked for it, there it is. Tiniest. Oh yes, red, 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 red took us to the eggs. No, yeah, you're right, 12. You're right. Yeah, because there was a load of like caviar inside there, wasn't there? Right, I need somebody to pick. Bye, beat, pick. Left, white, middle white, up white. Which one? Or down white? Bloody hell. Or our whites. 2 bottles for £1 at Londis. Bybit says middle white. So if I aim at it and give it some beans now, I can get up a lot of built up speed before I get anywhere near something that might eat my legs. Why is the music like this? And then it's just a case of coasting with our speed. You feel? It is a nice contract. Chris Man's borderline millionaire due to his lucrative Londis con. You fucker. Bybit, you did that on purpose. Oh! Right, I'm going upper right, upper white, sorry. Bybit just led us straight into a chop there. Did you see that? Am I even travelling? Fucking, that was Bybit. Did you see that? Wait, that light's just gone out. Oh, it's back. That means it's probably something moving, right? So we're here looking for Feldspar, the best pilot around. No, I'm looking for the vessel. I have a sneaky feeling the vessel... We found Feldspar, we spoke to him, but I think the vessel is in here. That's what I'm looking for. If I find Feldspar, I'll go speak to him. I didn't know whether I was moving, so I just gave it a little boost and I got fucking eaten. You keep channeling Michael Barrymore, which is a bit disconcerting. Wait, what am I saying? Michael Barrymore-esque? What made you think going to the Midlands was a good idea? Wait, what? I see. Vessel, Feldspar, I have a hard time with your accent sometimes, and now I feel dumb. Yeah, we've met Feldspar while we're in there. It's the vessel. Yeah, the ship. Because basically, we've got all the information on where the eye is, what the eye is, or not what it is, but what the gnome I think it is. We spoke to Solanum, was I think her name, about it. And we've got the coordinates. So we just need a ship to take us there. That was our theory. And to investigate that theory, I'm investigating all the things that might be ships. Like the escape pods and stuff. And I have a feeling there might be the wreckage of the vessel in Dark Bramble based on the fact that people keep saying that's where they crashed. There you go, there goes the wholesome Doomhaus veneer. Talking about fucking Michael Barrymore. I can't get used to this camera. It's just dark, and then it's light, and then I'm pale, and then I'm bright, and then... Allegedly. That's true. What was that game show he did with the cards? They brought that back, right? I think I've been seeing Alan Carr running up and down stairs. Alright. Who is there that's been theory crafting with us that hasn't played the game before? Augur. Sothan, maybe. Everybody, I guess. Is there common sense in the idea that there is the remnants of the vessel in here? Or is that silly? Has to be Dark Bramble. I haven't noticed any space towing service. Right, we've been in middle. Common sense in the Doomhaus. You may be missing certain bits of information, so then we had this. I can't remember who was building the theory we made last week. It might have been Augur and Eric, in fact. I know, baby. I'm starting to work it out now. That was maybe a silly thing to do. So the Nomai entered this solar system, and for some reason I have it in my head that they crashed into. They had a huge ship that they crashed into this planet. And my theory has been, since whenever I found it out, that the remnants of it are still in this planet. Now I'm searching for it, I'm doubting whether that's maybe a good idea. So the white light should be around here somewhere, and I just really hope it's not an anglerfish's chin. Oh, down works. So in here so far we've found space caviar and feldspar. We all looking for Jesus. What would you do if you found him? Right, this is down white. Holy fuck, that is a lot of lights. That is... Hang on, that's just full of anglerfish. We shouldn't go in there, right? So that says do it. On your head be it, Sir Then. I don't like it. What's the worst that could happen? This run dies. We might spend the next 100 chops inside Dark Bramble. This is my chair not squeaking. I'm so disappointed. There is evidently one bright light among these. Do we go towards the light? There's no signals or anything. Maybe look for him for a minute, because in Middle Eastern person. Hang on. I'd probably look at him for a minute, because a Middle Eastern person is a rare sight in Romania. Oh shit. Quantum fluctuations, maybe? Hide and seek frequency? Anything? Maybe that light is Jesus. That's quite close, but I think that's feldspar. Okay, so this isn't necessarily full of anglerfish. So I'm going to gain a bit of momentum. Shit, I gained a bit of momentum straight into the walls. Serens, is that how you say that? Welcome to the stream. Oh, true, big true. Don't usually I'm not allowed to accept help from chat, from people that have played the game before, but I appreciate that one. Welcome to the stream. Don't go into the light, there is more for you somewhere out there. That's just that. What's that? Oh yeah, that it is. I didn't realise that I could roll as well while flying for about 30 hours. What if it was feldspar and it was coming towards you? Because I'm floating towards it, let's just investigate whatever this thing is. I can't see any anglerfish in this area. Dan, you raise a good point. Don't mind if he just forgets how to read sometimes. Yeah, the basic idea behind this is that everybody in the chat right now that's played this game before is doing the very, very expert job of keeping quiet and letting the rest of us work it out completely blind. Not even using the ship computer. Right, let's go investigate whatever the fuck this thing is. So this is a bramble seed, I'm guessing? I mean, this is proof that there is stuff in here that we've not found yet. Come on, find something. Find something. Okay, so that's going straight to Feldspar's camp. I know the ship doesn't help you survive, but I feel safer in it while in the Bramble regardless. Yeah. I mean, I just feel safer in that ship at all. Wherever we are. It's a seed that grew into a planet. I think it actually is Sothan, but I'm not sure if it's the same one. Serens, I don't know for certain, but I have a sneaky suspicion. I'd obviously, please don't confirm if it's true or false. We want to find out for ourselves. But I'm making sure I've seen everything in Dark Bramble because I have a sneaky feeling that we can put the codes that we got for the location of the Eye of the Universe into the ship that the Nomai arrived here in. That's our current theory. Obviously, we want to find out the answers ourselves. I'm not poking shit, Dan. We've been through this. Especially not after that last time. Right, I'm going to go towards this white light. Just for exploratory purposes. Something feels good. I don't know why. Holy shit, we're there already. Music Man doesn't know anything about this ship. Music Man? Slobs? That fucking... I can't get over that Sea of Thieves session last night. It was the weirdest shit I think I've ever been a part of. Right, I'm going in here, fuck it. Dang, I'm so used to people coming in and asking where you are by inadvertently spoiling things. Serens is the man, a woman. Yeah, we've had a real big problem with people coming in and wanting to tell us all the good shit. Having beaten the game, I can confirm what he said. He's currently looking for the ship in the Bramble. It may or may not be in here, but we're going to find out. Am I to assume that everything of interest lights up? If that's the case, do we... Is that anglerfish? No. I think we're basically running at 50% of the people in the Doomhaus have beat this game and 50% haven't. So the 50% that have beat it are being very quiet and big respect. Yeah, I appreciate it, Serens. Big style. I've had a few weeks of enjoyment watching him play. Oof. Enjoyment. You use that word. You're too quick to use that word for the Doomhaus. Okay, so we're just endlessly floating through. There are anglerfish in this one. There's nothing else we can see while in here, right? Do I go in here? Or do I go to that white light? Fuck it. This is foolish. That's probably an anglerfish. Deal? Agreed? Sorry? If I go down there, I can't come back. I was surprised to see Koala was playing this when I saw Seren saying I finished it as well. It turns out I can't read, I'll distinguish people's names by colour. Yeah, that's moving, that's moving. Yeah, that's an anglerfish. Absolutely no thank you. Let's go in here. We're also, in this experiment, basically working out how exploring Dark Bramble works. I've got to say, Olga, they're both different colours. Quantum Jesus. I need stretch reminders. Right, I don't know whether the moving house has damaged my back or actually maybe helped it. If it's helped it, I can finally get out of this mess, heal my back, get back to full-time employment, and fuck the Doomhaus off forever and stream it. That'd be pretty good, right? Imagine learning physics with this game. We're learning a lot of things around here, that's scary. Oh, it's purple on your screen. I see. I didn't know whether it was a name that was always red. Alright, we're going for this. It's just a weird bit of a stream. Offer a run. Try not to destroy the universe while I'm gone, though. I can promise that I'm not going to destroy the universe, Gwynblade. As for the solar system... Ugh. Hang on. Augur is saying that he is silly for not being able to differentiate. We've been in there. It's not in there. Or is it in there? No, we're just going around in circles. How do you navigate this thing? Maybe I just park up here and see if I can detect... Seven paces north-northeast. I mean, there's nothing on the hide and seek frequency, but why would there be? Don't float in there while I'm messing around. Oh, I thought you were more advanced. Ooh! Ooh! We are, but obviously because we're not reading the ship computer, or Googling anything, or accepting any help, there is probably really fundamental things that we're missing out on from this. Can't imagine it's quantum fluctuation frequency, right? East, this is why you're not allowed to navigate. Ouch, thought you were more advanced. So it's not a frequency thing. I think Koala just wants the map table all to herself. Yesterday, Slops found a fruit crate and we had to hide it because Koala kept feeding absolutely everything on the ship to Cal. I think Koala was addicted to Cal's happy I'm got a full belly. It's hard to know how advanced they are looking at the ship log. Yeah, it's true. All our food you sold. I didn't sell. I sold. I found a fruit crate with 42 fruit in it, so I put 8 fruit that we had, bananas which are useless, in the fruit crate and sold that. Right, let's go to the blinking one. There was not 90% of our food. There was already 40 plus food in it, Koala, 42, something like that. You can't say you fed less than 8 fruit to Cal. Honestly, Sothan, we fired him out of the cannon at one point and he just went bloop straight into the water. Too right, you lot leave circles all over it. I know, but what I'm saying is, I sold just some shitty bananas. I contributed to the problem, but at least our problem got us money, right? I'm joking, son. I was being silly. Yeah, he did fly back. I would not have sold mangoes, I can guarantee that. I'm honestly a bit lost. We need ideas from people who haven't played the game before and what we should maybe be doing. Do we just keep exploring through here? Or is the fact that we don't actually explore the areas that we're in mean that we're never going to find anything? Should we go through one? You can, Sothan. These are the white lights, basically. So you go in here and you transport to the next one, which seem to be repeating. They're either places we've already been or completely irrelevant. Oh, you mean the circles on the map in Sea of Thieves? Maybe we should actually explore. Why do they keep expanding? How do you mean, Sothan? The anuses. Let's actually fully explore stuff. Every time we go in one, we'll check out all the lights. Because one of the lights might be what we're looking for. But this stream, otherwise, is going to be a lot of us circling around. The quantum bubble universe. Yeah, this planet acts... It warps space a little bit. Yeah, it's some quantum sort of TARDIS-like theory behind it. So that's just an entrance. Where's the other white light? Is that going to be an anglerfish? And if so, are we going to get eaten? Because otherwise we're going to run out of time on this cycle. That's got to be an anglerfish. And if it is, I'm just going to bump into it and get eaten. So prepare yourself for a loud noise. Yep. It heard me, it heard me, it heard me. It fuck... Ooh. We're fine. Some feldspar flying there. Right, these two are moving like crazy. Is that the anglerfish that I just aggroed? It maybe is. Don't confirm if you know, of course. You should have seen it last night. There were circles on every time. We tried to go to Wanderer's Refuge, I think 6 times, and every time we were chased off by some bullshit. So what do you know about what you're looking for here? I am always really nervous to answer these questions, because the reactions scare me to what we say. I love that you think that we would know if there's a specific anglerfish you made angry. Well, what I mean is because that's the first time I've seen a light that close to a circle. To two lights that close together, which makes me think that that's maybe the anglerfish that chased me into that from before. I know that Feldspar's in here. I've met him, and I know that he is the second best pilot in Timber Hearth. And I found space caviar, and that's it. We have the location. We've been and spoke to Solan, and we've got all that stuff. But I think, don't confirm if you know, of course, that there is no way out of the quantum moon when you get to the eye. Therefore, we need to use the coordinates we found at the probe station thing in the middle of Giant's Deep to teleport.
Yeah. That's my friend, Fred. He's an anglerfish and stuff.
Well, your friend Fred's a dickhead. Have you not downloaded the anglerfish tracking apps? That's that buzz. I honestly think that is it is the anglerfish, look. It chased us in here. And if I look through there, look at the light on the one on the right. You can see it moving on the light inside the... Look. See? This is just a cycle. Probably make progress by repeating... yes. I'm extremely cautious to read sentences where I feel like somebody might be offering help, so I apologise if I don't read everything. Don't crash. I'm going to crash. I might as well just park here and let the universe kill me, right? It's a cool one. Some of them have cameras too. You can watch Stubbler get eaten in first person. So Bramble is just anglerfish all the way down. It seems like that. Holding up an entire planet. No, Sothan, we've got to get at least one supernova death in. Or I just fuck off away from that anglerfish and make a blind run for the hills. Fuck it, what have we got to lose? Fuck, go, go, go! Don't do it, son, don't do it, son. We're exploring. If I find the vessel now. I can fly this, I can fly this. I can fly this, I can fly this. Ah, come on, Feldspar. There's nothing in this location, is there? Son, leave us alone! Is the Quantum Eye a white whale? It might be. That I don't know. Got to be red and all, do you think? Oh, sorry. I thought you was giving a suggestion of where to go then. What's new, Slate? We are on cycle number 106. Stupid. I think he's doing fine and probably doesn't need prompting. Yeah. We're in absolutely no rush to beat it, you see, so any help would just be speeding up a playthrough that we don't really want to finish anytime soon. Maybe the real light of the universe was the friends we made along the way. Did we? Or did we just disappoint a whole host of people, Koala? I was making a literary joke about how hard people have been looking for it. Apologies for the Mobius proportions. I can be a bit of a dick sometimes. I'll see myself out. That's the most Sothan sentence I've ever heard somebody say that wasn't Sothan. Nah, you're good at 12. I thought you meant, is it a white whale, as in is it a red herring? Is it a big distracting object that's not actually leading to anything? I thought that's genuinely what you meant. I was using it as in more sort of metaphorical terms. Well, I don't think I've been the one disappointing people. Are you saying I might have disappointed people? Oh, the things you spend your life... Yes. I'm thinking of white elephant. Yes, white whale is the big one, right? I wasn't with you. Hey, fuck off, I'm sorry, that was aggressive. I was making a joke how about I've been more aggressive lately and ended up somehow sounding like a bit of a dick. I'll see myself out. There you go. Yes, you're right, 12. My mistake, you're right. Mobius dick, that makes sense. Of Mobius proportions. Right, let's go red. Maybe we can find ourselves to the eggs again. Because I got stuck in a loop there, where I was going white, until I ended up just completely in a loop and the solar system killed me. So if we start exploring red hulls more often, we can get jobs as proctologist. No, that's too easy. The reason this is frustrating is because I don't know whether there is anything more in this to find. Obviously, I don't want to know, so please don't confirm. I don't know whether there actually is anything in here more for me to find, or whether or not because as it is, I don't really understand how traversing this is going to suck. Don't crash into it. Please don't crash into it. Please don't. I want to crash into it. Get ready for an incredibly loud noise if I do, because I can't reduce my... It's gonna be loud. Have I lost all forward momentum? No, we're going past. Fucking hell this... Oof, I did not know that was possible. Fuck off. Right, reverse out. Come to a stop. Please don't float back in. Please don't float back in. Please don't float back in. You idiot thing. Can I repair the cockpit from inside? I need to get some really essential repairs done. So, is it just the cockpit? This is so fucking risky. I think we're repaired. Can't see anything flashing red. Check the computer when we get inside. Okay, we're good. Right, I'm going to boost into red. Are we alright with that? I guess flying skill might actually come in handy in here. I've got certain to-do lists and things, but we're basically flying on one idea to another. And I think we're pretty close to working everything out. It's been a weird experiment not using the ship computer or anything and going based purely on memory. But I don't like the way the ship computer leads you to things. I like the idea of the mystery being completely personal. Yeah, and it has been working. I think we're making curious progress. We've been playing this game, for a very long time. This is what, the 11th 3-hour stream, so we're a good 30 hours in. But as experiments go, it's nice to be able to do it completely without any assistance or aid. And we've only had very few things sort of accidentally. We've only been accidentally helped with only a handful of things. That was terrible syntax, but it worked. I think it's 11, Koala. Or 10. Bybeat will be able to tell us more, but she may be busy at the moment. The thing is, right, we got to the caviar last week, and we just turned the stream off, right, because we completely ran out of time and I had to end and go do marbles. But there may be more in that location. If I have to spend the entire week floating around through dark Bramble, I'm going to confirm whether or not there is a ship in this fucking planet's core. We have done this is number 13. Fuck off, reverse. Keep calm. Beautiful. Are you kidding me? I came out with a fucking planet with that. God damn it. Oh, she was talking about the amount of streams we've done in the game so far, 12. Eric, welcome to the stream. We are navigating it. We have found nothing so far, and we're almost an hour in. Eric, are you well? Did you have a good birthday yesterday? It was Koala and Eric's birthdays. We had birthday Sea of Thieves, and it may have been the weirdest. Yeah, we had a joke. Not a joke. We were speaking the other week about the statistical probability that, 35 people in a room. It's almost pretty much nailed on that 2 people in a group of 30 will share the same birthday, even though it doesn't sound it. We were talking about that whole thing anyway. It's a bit of a big moment, as we call them.
Hey B, do you wanna see my collection of Pokemon cards? Then maybe we
Not
can
in that
go to
fan.
the park and I can show you my Beyblade skills.
Oof.
Honey, you ain't gonna get better than this.
This trim's disgusting. Press 1 to ban trim. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. And Siddles pops in as well. Look at this. Where have these two been? These two have been round the back of the bins. Siddles Trim, welcome to the stream. Trim, thank you for the bits. What was I going to say? Yeah, we were talking about how probable it is that two people in a small group share a birthday if it gets up to 30 or so people. And then a week after, we discovered that on Saturday it was Mikey B and Crisis's birthday, and on Sunday it was Koala and Eric's. Also, Trim shit at Beyblade, so I've heard. What surprised that these two pop in at the same time. I know, right? They've been round the back of the bins, Koala, having a kiss and a cuddle. In a room of 23 people, there's a 50% chance that someone will have the same birthday. There we go, so then I was sort of struggling along with the actual specifics. But then we go and learn that in one weekend there are people with 4 people that have birthdays. Absolutely, Eric. Maybe more true than all. Right, I'm going in here, but I think I'm going to be met by a big, very angry fish. I'm going to get my momentum before I go in. This is flyable. This is flyable. Why was he just waiting for me? Quickly, 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 quickly. Stop. Come to a stop. Come to a stop. Come to a stop. Stay with me, ship. Stay with me. I'm coming, I'm coming. Relax. Right, fuel's gonna be leaking like crazy. They do... I think it's because it was facing away from me, 12. So it had to turn around. I aggroed it, but it didn't have time, and it just sort of slapped me around, but didn't actually get the full bite on me. There is something here as well. What are you? You look like you need assistance. Landing camera that I never use. Who are you? What, Augur's marrying someone as well? Okay, we fixed the ship. Back in again. We've got to work this out. I've got to work it out without reading the ship computer. This is our puzzle. Got an orange marriage and a green marriage now. Beautiful. Who is it? Didgeridoo and Bybee. Trim and Siddles. So I'm married to Augur. Siddles is in the shed. Dog is king, and Trimette is trying to get out where she still can. The perfect family unit. I honestly am clean out of ideas. Do we stay in Dark Bramble until we work this out? Apparently the love bug is going round. Okay, polygamy is a great word as well. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that I like. It's a bit like Chimnea in that regard. I really want to see what the red light, Sothan. We went all the way through to the red light, and it was just caviar at the end. Let's go do it. That's called giant fucking hell. Jesus, Trim. Yeah, there was fish eggs, big anglerfish eggs, and they were bright, glowing red. We called it caviar because that's what our stupid idiot brains could relate it to. But it was interesting nonetheless. Now, I have it in my head that there might be... Is this guy going to be guarding the door again when I go through? If he is, I'm hard reversing and probably going to break the ship again. Unless I just... Sorry everybody if that was slightly loud. Oh, there's the first chop team-up we've seen this week. Holy I've only seen one chop team-up, you're right. Oh, did mine right put a chop team-up in on the first one? Good old Trim proving that greens are always behind oranges. Fuck. I'm not learning anything. That's the thing. I don't want somebody to just tell me the answer, but I don't feel like we're gaining any insight on how to traverse Dark Bramble. I see you, solar platform. Has anybody that hasn't played the game before, of course, noticed any patterns? Oh, yes, Mindright did put one in, that's true. Green's behind oranges. Is that why Siddles was behind me last night? He said it was my turn. Patterns. So, pants. Pants of insanity. Are you implying that it's possible for Siddles to ever be the aggressor in that situation, Trim? Right, let's have it. I mean, if I go to the red one and then do the rest without the ship, I'm not boosting, so I'm not going to aggro anything, right? Siddles is a total bottom. Yes, very true. You agree, right, Siddles? I'll never understand why they think we're a couple, Siddle. Because... Depends on the day of the week. So if it's sort of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're a bottom. But if it's a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday, you're also a bottom. I shave on Wednesdays. Trim's disgusting. Fucking hell. Mish, welcome to the Doomhaus. We're having a very brilliant topic of conversation right now, can you tell? Mish, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? He just completely gets involved as well. Siddles doesn't like to share. He doesn't need to shave, it just makes him feel more manly. What, when he's smooth? Sothan, we're floating towards red because it is my goal to show you the caviar in question. Not bad. Tore my back up 20 ago somehow. Tore my back up 20 ago. Oh, now I'm crouched like an old man, but still. That's internet high five, Mish. How about that? That makes for two of us. I'll stretch, Sothan. I'll stretch. I've got these bastards reminded me to stretch for the very same reason. So, Mish, when I stretch, you stretch. Deal? The way you said smooth just makes me shiver. It's more the thinking of the actual context that's making it worse for me, Trim. Why does my camera keep going dark? Come back to me, camera. Okay, it went darker. Let's get physical, let's do it. Get your Paula Abdul tapes on. I'll bring my leotard, Misha. You get your leg warmers. Let's go for it. Ow. When you can't shave the face. In a few years, Mish will start streaming with a mate before eventually the mate can't stream anymore and Mish turns the stream into one of the worst communities on the internet. Well, that's the path I took, Augur, and I'll have you know it's worked very badly for me up to now. Maybe you should get one of those lights that sit above your monitor like a real streamer. I actually should. One of them ring light things. I've got an old lamp there that's been in my life longer than I have. But it's a piece of shit. did rock fit yesterday. What's rock fit? That sounds advanced. Are you basically completely prostrate at the moment now? Is that completely broken? Aye. Get a makeup light. That's what people get. Yeah, ring light, I think they call them. But then that would mean I have to spend a single penny on... Fuck. Streaming. That's bad. Just get out, just get out, just get out. Did you jump in its mouth? I tried to get out and then jetpack away. I thought I'd feed in the ship. Turns out that didn't work, would you believe? Rubbish. Completely prostate. Fucking trim. It's like aerobics, but to rock metal type music. Yes, I would be completely prostate in that situation as well. Not that you said you are, of course. Take marshmallow, throw marshmallow at anglerfish, done. Just like Subnautica. Just let me in, please, thank you, or have anything. She doesn't, Koala. The only thing she's got is somehow unlimited patience for Doomhaus bullshit. But she doesn't have a makeup light, I don't think. Well, would you go for a metal box or plump sausage in a foil wrapper? Press 1 if you've any idea what Trim's talking about. Obviously Trim's going to press 2 himself right now. He didn't want to hear her. The fish closing... Oh, I'm with you, Trim, I'm with you. Yeah, the fish chose between a metal box or a plump sausage in a foil wrapper. Is that all I am to you, Trim? I thought we were off the orgy topic. I can't work out Dark Bramble. Do we stay in Dark Bramble until we find what we're looking for? Is there some MacGuffin that we don't have? Some important piece of tech or knowledge that helps us traverse this place? Don't answer it, of course. The worm was using the fishing rod as bait. I think the eggs is the area for Dark Bramble, but it just screams beacon to me. Beacon and eggs? I mean, we found a big seed at one point, and I don't think that was in one of the areas. Please get past this anglerfish. Please prepare everybody for a loud noise. Don't bump into the fucking anglerfish. I can't boost, I have to just coast. It's gonna be loud. Maybe try the eggs. We didn't have much time there. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm gonna do. I think eggs by beat is red, 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 red. I've just become incredibly crap at traversing areas in the Outer Wilds. Yeah, we're gonna go red, red, red and see what happens at that side. Clever minds. What about him? Have you found one? If you do, we'll immediately start our investigations. I'm throttling ever so gently. Basically, them fish wake up if they hear me throttling on the ship, so I'm trying to be very quiet. Bybeat's claiming she's got a clever mind. Press 1 to doubt. The fact that she's been here long enough for us to recognise her name proves that is a lie. I'm going mad here. I'm going mad inside Dark Bramble. Wait, so you was also accusing me of having a clever mind, baby? And you say I should go to the doctors? Right, this is the danger one. This is the one that I may. Holy fucking look at this place. Good luck, Didsbury Dan. Are you fucking kidding me? I could have stayed on that. If it makes it past that one, I'm going to be fucking angry. To be fair though, this gives me a second chance. I can go back.
Your breath fucking stinks, twat. Wash your teeth, Freddy.
Wash your teeth. Fucking ogre. I bailed out because it really looked like I wasn't going to make that. It looked like I was going to crash into it. Wash your teeth. God damn it. I already have a standing appointment once a week to evaluate if I've been institutionalised into the Doomhaus. Mina, I keep getting eaten by fish. But welcome to the stream. I am convinced if I spend an entire week of streams exploring Dark Bramble, I'm going to work this out. Even if you do make it without the ship, you're pretty much fucked. Well, I don't know that, you see, because I don't know whether the vessel itself actually has oxygen on it. We don't know any of that yet, so I was sort of taking a gamble. But yeah, I know what you mean. Wash your teeth. It's alright. Somebody just told one of the fish in this game to wash their teeth. I think it was Auger.
A gamble? Or a bramble?
Gamble for... the gamble for Dark Bramble, you see, Trim. J.K. Rowling named today's stream. What was the name of tomorrow's stream that Gwynblade said? I said that tomorrow's stream has a name based on something Gwynblade said, and I've forgotten it already. Quantum Londis, that's it. Gwynblade suggested that I need the turbo jetpack module and the I think it was the quantum torpedo, no, the super torpedo for the ship from the Quantum Londis. Ow, my Mish, let's stretch. Fucking hell. Trim, thank you for the bits. Auger, thank you for the bits. Mina's gonna legit be a millionaire. Thanks for the reminder. You are welcome. You having this? This is the run. I'm going to go through here. I'm just going to jet forward, and we're going to slowly, calmly, and quietly, and confidently float through all of those anglerfish. Press 1 to doubt. This is the run. You ready? If I just go through at full speed, absolutely full speed. Wish me luck. Right, letting off the accelerator now. There's no way this works. I still might crash into this one, bear with me. That is horrible. The dingle dangle fish. Sothan only unintentionally spreads misinformation. Mr. Clickbait over here. Should be called danglerfish. Missed opportunity there by the marine biologist community. Always caught napping on the important stuff, the marine biologist community. Hello. There you go, Sothan. Eyes on the screen. I love this concept. It's like in between space with deep space lurkerfish. It's terrifying. There's tons of scary shit in this planet, Mish. Squeaky Jensen moment. I caught that just before I went live. Right, this is the only thing other than Feldspar's camp that we have found in this planet. And it is evidently anglerfish eggs. But there is no other red eye in here. Which means that this is probably the source of the red. But I can't obviously fly around too much. So you'd settle... did you settle who's sending everybody bum pics? Yes, we did mean it. We discovered that it was not enough people. Augur and Eric are sending bum pics. There was a topic of discussion that went on this morning. Go and lick them. I think we got out and explored them last time, right? I imagine if I was to start damaging said anglerfish eggs, I'd be in trouble. Let's go in here, see what happens. I can't boost too much, obviously, because of the danger. No more damn nitpicks. Agreed. Trim. This is a very spooky planet. The other ones aren't so spooky, but there are spooky aspects. This game, by the way, Mish, is 20 out of 10. We're still yet to finish it, of course. I'm trying to find what I believe is a spaceship in here. I don't think I need to be in there. What if it's in here? What if, like Eric says, this room, for lack of a better term, is the one with all the good gubs in it? Should we fully explore Red Caviar Room? Which was my stripper name, by the way. We need more bum pics for scientific reasons. And what scientific reasons are those? Wait, what's that? Are they the 3 anglerfish that I flew through to get into here? It's very good. It's a refreshing take on gaming in general, Mish. It's so good. But I was going to say it's a bit of a head fuck, but that maybe undersells just how much of a head fuck this game has been so far. It's caused us to discuss pretty much everything from particle physics to philosophy to all sorts of shit. Of course, we're completely underqualified to speak on such things, but it's made us speculate, at least. It's not just once, though, Koala. It's more than once. Dear departed Mombi. She was starting all sorts of take pictures of your chest trends and stuff in 2018. Right. Do we completely explore this location? There might be, if the vessel is in here somewhere, it might be all clogged up. It's pretty wild, spacey sci-fi more than any other games I know. It's almost simulation-based, isn't it, right? It is so good, though. I've never played a game that works the way this does. Anglerfish are really close. I'm playing with fire here. I can maybe afford a few little boosts. What was that light thing in the Bramble? That is basically meaning this planet is a series of rooms like this, and you cross from one room to another by going through that hole that you just saw. Yes, well, I mean the whole thing's fake, right? But what you mean is you can see the lines sometimes, right? See the wires is a good analogy. We have the coordinates to the infamous Eye of the Universe, but what we're doing in here is trying to find the vessel, the ship that the ancient aliens flew to this solar system in the first place. It crashed and got stuck around here. So we just need to... I'm completely guessing that it might be in here somewhere. So we're in here to try and find it. It's not going well. I'll try another cavern, Eric. Ferb, welcome to the stream. We've figured out absolutely nothing today. I'm going to go through it. I don't want this to take me out of the planet, though. This is yellow. This is not white. Why does this feel different? Is it me, or does this feel yellow instead of white? This feels different. Hello? Hello? I was right. I was fucking right. This thing is beautiful. Escape Pod 3. Escape Pod 3 didn't make it out of the ship. Garrett, welcome to the stream. What a good moment to discover. Yeah, we're not using the ship computer or any help, and we're trying to work the game out, and I just happen to have... Holy shit.
Sun explosion in 3, 2,
Fuck off.
1.
Oh, this is major. Would be lovely if it wasn't overgrown with brambles. I know, right? But Dan Mears is a good point. We need to start exploring. It was bound to turn up at one point. Right, so I'm guessing this is the third escape pod. So what did we do? We went red, red, yellow. Right? Flashlight on? Let's explore the escape pod first. So the vessel is the big ship, and 3 escape pods came out to our knowledge. This is the third one we've been looking for a long time. Holy shit, I can't believe that worked. Wait, no ship slot. That's a bold move. It also means I can't ask you to show me how much you found. Yeah, we have to answer that question a hell of a lot. But basically, I think I may be able to put the coordinates that we know of the Eye of the Universe into this vessel. That's what we're here for. Obviously, we don't want confirmation or anything, whether or not that's true. I can't seem to get in this. Yeah, we're going no ship's log and no help from anybody that's played the game before. We're working out as a group, but obviously only a group built up of people that have never played it before. But welcome to the stream, Garrett. Yes, somebody. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Statpuss. If you wouldn't mind, you can at least explain to him. Appreciate it, Garrett. Appreciate it. There's a lot of Nomai corpses. I can't get into the escape pod, so there must be another method of entry. So there must be no method of entry for that, sorry. So there is a lot of dead Nomai. I'm alright for fuel and that. Just go this way. I've only known of the history of all this for so long, but this is so significant in the fact that this is the ship that the Nomai first came to this planet on. Do I need to be upside this way up? I can do. It's like incredibly historically significant to this solar system. Did I just go past that entrance? No, it's here. As someone who's played the game, it's pretty much impossible to ask a question without giving an unintended and spurious spoiler. Yes! And the thing is, as well, is we're hyper-tuned to work stuff out based on what people say. Trial and error 12, completely. Right, all that aside, let's learn some shit before the sun eats the whole thing. I've got no fuel, but I've definitely got oxygen. No way. No fucking way. Look, that's a power core, right? The only other power core we know in existence is the power core, or whatever it's called, from the Ash Twin project. I think we've discovered it. There is a chance that if we go and get the core from the Ash Twin project and stick it in there, we can turn this ship back on. Don't answer. Maybe, which means we have to take the core out of the Ash Twin project and turn off the loops. So it's a permanent death if we actually reignite this ship. And then, just based on the theory that we should be able to put the codes into it, because it's got no power. Oh, it has. Wait, what? Look, look. We may have to go back to Giant's Deep to work this out, but if this works how I think it works... Look, we can recreate the shapes on that. Oh, holy shit! See what I mean? The coordinates that we received... How did we work that out? How did we just blindly work that out? That is ridiculous. This is significant. So what do we need to do now? We need to go back and get an image, record an image of the code. Obviously, I don't want to go back. We'll go there physically. We'll do it in game. So we need to know what the shapes look like. Maybe write them down on the desk. I don't know, the desk, a piece of paper or something. I'm going to vomit. I'm so excited. And then we need to put everything together to plan a Hail Mary, where in a last-ditch effort, we quickly go to the Ash Twin project, get the power core, quickly come to here, find our way in here at speed, with the codes, and then recreate the codes here. I don't know if they were Augur. I guess, well, the problem is we're going for a midstream break right now. Right, next thing we're doing is we're going to Giant's Deep. We're going to get those codes written down somewhere, right? I'll just park us here for now. This is so good. Impossible task, that sounds like a Monday to me. Right, so... I'm going to go for a quick 2-minute break, ladies and gents, then I'll be back, and then we've got 90 minutes to play with. I think we go to... let me... Bear with me, I'll put the music on while this happens. So we need to just tinker with the to-do list before I go for the break. We don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. To do that anymore. We definitely need to find the Eye of the Universe. But I need to go to Giant's Deep. Core. Write down the code. Location code. Got no excuse now that got no excuse. That's not happening now. I guess I gotta get up. Get up, koala, do it. In the Giant's Deep core, there is the tracking station that had the code on it. I'll write it down physically, Augur. Were there any of your regulars who has played the game who I could ask a question of? There was, yeah, Gwynblade, Trim. Not sure who else, actually. Gwynblade and Trim for certain, though. Then I need to go to the Ash Twin project and get the core. Insert core into... This is a lot to do in one run. Insert core into vessel. And then brackets, see what fucking happens. We're just exploring shit now. Holy fuck, though, I am excited. Right, I'm going to... The sun's going to explode very shortly. I apologise for that. Sorry. I apologise if the music repeats. But I'm going to go for a quick midstream break, ladies and gentlemen. I shall be back in 2 minutes' time. Enjoy the view. Where the hell am I? I expected the universe to have ended. What do you mean the worst time? Ryan, welcome to the stream. What do you mean good luck? What's happening? Might need outfit advice. The 3-year anniversary with my boyfriend today. Congratulations, Koala. Then it might be a good idea to get up. Oh, I've just realised there's lore and stuff to read. Where am I? And then the universe ends. Basically, there is a rule in the Doomhaus where I am not allowed to pause during the midstream break. And as a result, this shit happens. Do I come back in and read all the information in here? I think I do, right? Because I need to learn how to get into here. I'm going to do it. Definitely going to do it. I need to come back in here and do the big read. Really badly timed anniversary, to be honest. Oh, come, Koala. Yeah, I'm going to have to get back here. I'm going to have to get back here fast, so I need to practice it. I want to read it anyway, Eric. I'm hoping that there is stuff to read. Hang on, I'm going to wait till I open this beverage. Let's just eat the big death. I don't want to start reading something, get halfway through it, and then have to come back. I'm going to practice getting to this, because if I do it on the final run, then I have to be good at... I have to know what I'm doing, right? Ryan's gone for it being a Kong strong. At this time in the afternoon. That's stupid anyway, because it's not like I don't drink caffeine at this time anyway. This is significant though. The fact we've managed to get here is impressive. There is other flaws and all sorts to it. Let's come back and take our time. Okay, it's been a weekend. Plenty of time for Stubbler to get a new batch of drink. Guess wisely. So what Stubbler's saying is he's afraid of cliffhangers. Yeah, basically. Although this is a big fucking cliffhanger anyway. You haven't heard it yet? You can't be making guesses. So we'll come back in here, then we'll start working on the to-do list. This is the sound. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Augur's gone for dandelion and burdock. Eric's gone Diet Coke. Koala's gone cream soda. Ryan's gone something you wish was a Kong strong. Statplus has gone Diet Coke. 12's gone Mountain Dew. Mina's gone cloudy lemonade. So has Bybeat. Gwynblade's gone for delicious water. Sothan says I live or die by lemonade. And Tagslack's gone lemon and lime. What a stupid fucking community. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Just like I'm ashamed of you. Not Eric though, because the answer was Diet Coke. That's Eric and Statpus. Good work. Eric's got the ear for it, you see. That was so boxy. Wait, what was boxy? That fresh crack. Boy! Didn't sound as fizzy today. What was so boxy, Augur? Oh, fuck, have I watched so much I'm emulating him? I can't watch the clip, whatever happens. Just describe it to me. I guess it's monkey see, monkey do, right? This is the point where we talk about the YouTuber boxy. Right, Dark Bramble, I know your secrets now. It's red, red, yellow. Augur's paused the stream to make a clip I can't watch, hasn't he? Did I do a boxy face? So it goes red, no, yeah, red, red, yellow. Deal? Deal, red, red, yellow. Fucking Dark Bramble was hiding shit all along, I knew it was. I need to actually drink from this at some point too. I was saying, Augur, I can't watch it. Describe it to me. Those facial expressions, I wasn't sure how I was watching for a second. I think it probably just is monkey see, monkey do. I'll watch it after, I promise. Right, red. I'll go full blast into red. Oh, I went full tilt into red, didn't I? And then coasted, because that's what got me through the anglerfish. Stubbler is our queen. Wait, what's happened to the other one? Tags like welcome to the stream if I didn't say so before. Come steaming in with an incorrect answer. That's the orange way. Right, red. Ugh. To be fair, I think we're working out what we can and can't get away with around anglerfish at the moment. Stubbler is their queen, my bad. You right. Don't spend half of my monthly wages on glitter for nothing. Full speed, full speed, full speed, full speed, and coast. Sorry for the loud noise if there is one. Holy shit, I hate this. So we went in red. We go to red again, and then we find one that isn't red, it's slightly yellow. And then we get ourselves to the vessel. That's why you frequently compare stuff to... It says stuff is shiny as balls. There is actually a... the only other thing, when we was making the channel all them years ago, there was only one other thing that used the name Doomhaus. And it was a drag act, I think in like Maine or somewhere. Is that the yellow one? Yeah, there was like a super OTT drag act in somewhere in the US called Doomhaus. It was the only other thing we could find that used the same name. So there is precedent. Yeah, these all do look like the same colour. I flew around a bit to get to it, didn't I? And there was no lights in it. How did I... The trouble is I did so much flying around. That's not one, obviously. You spent some time with it. I didn't know that. I didn't realise it was one that I hadn't seen before. I guess that rules out some exploration. So what did I... Where did I go that I couldn't see it previously? Do I just keep flying around the outside? That's just white, right? But it didn't look yellow until we got inside. I guess it's the ones with... Because we need to practice this. Ooh, shit, that was stupid. Need to practice getting into it and finding it. Because if I have to do it in one big run...
Trimit has just had a blood test back from work to say she has antibodies for COVID, which means we've both had it and didn't know.
Oh, fuck. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. It's going to be the one without any more light inside. I guess, yeah. Sorry, what was that? Trimit has just had a blood test back from work to say she has antibodies for COVID, which means we both had it and didn't know. Holy fuck. We did say whether a point to the team that gets it first. Does that mean that Greens get points? That would be the stupidest thing we've ever done. Yeah, I didn't realise all this stuff, by the way. You're telling me information that I didn't notice the first time. But when you're telling me that it didn't have light in it and I didn't know it, I didn't see it at first and everything, the fact that I stumbled in there by trial and error points to the fact that I didn't realise that was a thing. Shit, so what are you doing now, Trim? You're just going to be more isolated than ever? Crashed. Ignore that crash. Yeah, I appreciate the help and the assistance, but obviously there's things that I didn't realise that. 2 green points. It was for who dies from it first, because it was around the time when we thought I might have it. Oh, is it really? Did we move the goalposts? That sounds like us. Means they can't ignore isolation altogether. Siddles is panicking right now. Yeah, I guess they've had it, so they don't need to worry about... Is it been and gone, Trim? Is that what it means? Yeah. Holy shit. I always knew there was something about you, you know. I think... Press 1 if you suspected that Trim had some sort of serious disease. I mean, I started suspecting it in 2018 when we met, so... You can still pick it up and carry it to other people. Yes. They're both in the medical industry, so I'm sure they've got it completely beat into them, the risks. She has a COVID test as well, which came back negative, which means she hasn't got it now, but we definitely had it. That's creepy. My money was on Trim in the dead pool. That's £20 down the drain. Trim, you ignorant sod, why have you gone and survived? Like, if you lick the face of someone who has it, then lick somebody else's face. Yeah, Trim, so stop doing it, alright? I'm an immune prick. This guy is so confident. You thought it was mental? What, you thought COVID was a mental issue? I saw people saying this week the antibodies don't last as long as people who didn't... Hang on. Sorry, I saw people saying this week the antibodies don't last as long in people who didn't display symptoms. So what? So people that are susceptible to it carry it for a lot longer than people that aren't? That's scary. But, well, I guess it's not really. That's probably good news. Time to go back to spooning the homeless. Jesus Christ. How the fuck do antibodies work again? Why do I look really red on stream? I can't get the lighting right in this new flat. I need them makeup lights. I've got the green screen ready and all set up. Not all set up, but I've got it ready to set up. But fuck that. There's not a lot of evidence towards the... towards antibodies, though. We're not sure how long they will last, etc. So what? So there actually is a theory. Ask your uncle about how antibodies work. Don't applaud him, Garrett. Don't applaud him. Don't give him the credit he thinks he deserves. Didn't realise antibodies stopped working after a while. I can't believe I'm so casually floating through this shit. I thought Trim's issues were mental. So there is work going on the virus that I didn't realise. That was happening. Oh, I see, by B. So it's a similar reason why some vaccines don't last forever. Right, we were told, however unfortunate, that it is not a light that we can see from here. So I'm in the right area now because this is the caveat. So apparently it's one that we can't see from this position. Which means what? I have to go start just looking around willy-nilly. I mean, I could go beyond it. See what that gets me. I can boost a bit safer now. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. There. It's in front, just to the right. Risk it. We're in. Time to learn. Wait, is this the right one? It is. Oh, we've approached it from a different angle this time. Have we? No. Why do they make a flapping sound like a... I don't know, right? Is it maybe there are tendrily bits on the back? Again, what the fuck, how did he make it here? This is meant to be more difficult than it is. So it's behind the caviar, slightly to the right. Of course I'm right. Yeah, I was going to say this is Bybeat's, or it's very close to Bybeat's area of expertise, if not the area itself. I step away to cook and miss his luck. This one wasn't actually luck-based for once. Oh, I did enter in a different direction. Or did I? No. First was luck, then it's memory, yes. But I think one mistake that we've had people spoiling stuff with in the past is that people assume that we remember every single detail and say, what the fuck, you've already learnt this, and then go and tell us something that we weren't considering. Right, so there was shit to read here. I had a course about immunology this last semester. I use the internet, so surely I know more than an expert. I'm a little bit surprised you managed to get back here. I know, right? Okay, let's learn. This is Eskel's vessel. Eskel, what a... That's Lambert. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quick as possible. So this is when the Nomai, I think, first arrived in this system. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We're abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. That was very poetic, Stubbler. It was stuttering. I was struggling. Leave me alone. Very grim. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message, it's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you could reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we've found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. They came here because the rest of the universe is dying. So the eye of the... That also points to the eye of the universe being a black hole. Like an ultra-massive black hole that's sucking galaxies in. Nobody confirm or deny, but for some reason the theory that I have come up with is that this universe is the precursor to our universe. This universe is contracting around an enormous black hole, I think. If this universe is contracting and the stars are dying and they're getting pulled towards something in the middle, that's an interesting theory to me, right? I think the Nomai realise this. I think this universe is contracting and the eye of the universe is the centre point. And then eventually it'll go bang like that and it'll start a new one, whether that's ours or not. Obviously we're still in the expanding phase. I know that there's the great shrink is not something that's spoke about very much, because I think people go with the heat death thing, don't they, for the end of a universe based on ours. If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we found the Blackrock suns are fairly stable and life in the star system is comparatively thriving. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know that you will be on your own. Canna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromai. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan were on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old... I thought physics of the universe was expanding and eventually will be too far from other stars to even see them. Yes, 12. That's what I'm saying. It's the opposite to ours. Like the idea that there was a universe before ours that used all this matter for different purposes that shrunk down and then bang like that. Because the heat death is the current theory for our universe. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskel. Imagine a universe going backwards. There's a song about that. I remember hearing that story as a child. Yeah, the big crunch, not the big shrink. Yeah, that makes more sense. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had walked out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed, and their theory was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true? Hyssop. Condolences, Ryan, yes. It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared in this way. Until now. Hyssop, I know that you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone, so they managed to get contact, and they worry it's... Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our war. The triple suns of the bright spark star system have exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Canna. So they've witnessed supernova happening at an alarming rate, meaning the universe is potentially crunching. It doesn't so thin, but I'm wondering whether the eye of the universe is the point at which our Big Bang, or a Big Bang in the universe erupted from. No, I'm with you, Sothan. We're both on the same page. It's not that I'm just wondering whether or not this game chooses a black hole as the point for the... Can I get some fucking white balance back, please? Thank you. I'm wondering whether or not this game has chose a black hole or whatever the eye is as the centre point. But possibly it becomes a giant black hole. Yeah, it will. It has to inevitably become a black hole, right? It's not that a black hole is bringing it all in to start with, Sothan, but it's that it will eventually become black hole-like before it's finished. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them at this point. Most of them. That would support the idea that we came from a white hole. True. I just think the theories behind the death of the unit, they are certain, very, very much. I mean, there is the idea that every single particle will eventually just be evenly spaced out and travelling apart from each other. The ultimate decay. That's the big rip, yeah. Right, what do we do? I mean, wait, is there a lower floor? There is a lower floor. What are you? Is that the coordinates for the eye? I mean, that's definitely the my symbol for the eye. There's the big freeze, everything is too far and the suns all turn to black holes. Yeah. There's the big freeze is the heat death one, yeah. Oops, shit, that was not what I meant to do. Come back, come back. Fuck, I meant to read that and I got this thing out. Shit, stop. Gotta say, I really love what conversations this game promotes. Me too. The Ultimate Decay is the next expansion of State of Decay, right? It is going to be weird going from this game. Can I read you, please? Here we go. Felix, I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone prepare to warp immediately. False vacuum collapse theory has to do with the idea the universe is a false vacuum and could become a true vacuum at any moment. Aye. I mean, we wouldn't know much about it, right? This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, so they've found location of something that they believe to be the eye or something and just immediately set off. The fact that this thing's moving is doing my head in. I should have... Stop! I didn't mean to... I've caused a great problem. Can I get in the way of it and stop it? Stop. Fucking relax. You have to be quick. Eskel, wait, I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may just disappear as quickly, and we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead. I understand. Oh, I'm not going to read that 12 because I don't know what it is or it isn't, you see, and you know and I don't. I understand. And Nona, this... is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterwards, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Oh, so they set off to this point, and then the vessel just broke down. So they had to think fast. They knew that they'd got pretty close and started work in this solar system, right? Does that make sense? No, you're good, Garrett. You're good. You're good. I'm not. It's all good. I just don't read it. That's all. 12's not got any bad intentions, but like I say, I don't want to. I don't want to read something that might close doors in our theories, if you get what I mean. And I know that 12 knows what it is. So what he knows that it isn't closes doors in my mind. Can we not get into this escape pod? Promise it wasn't a spoiler. You had read out loud the thing I was... Oh, okay. You must understand that I've got to be nervous, but I appreciate it. Like I say, I know you've not got bad intentions. You consider the eye of the universe a mathematical construct based off the text right here. Right. So that's what it made you think going forward. Right, what do we do now? I think the next job is to get out of Dark Bramble. Now we know how to get into the ship, and we need to go and get the code, right? I want to write that down. I want to have it sort of scrawled on a piece of paper somewhere, which I don't have near me. I might have to go get one. Yeah, sorry, you understand I'm a bit tentative. It's not because of you, but it's because of people that have been a little spoilery so far. I guess we exit, right? Or unless we explore any of this. Why's my frame rate gone to shit? Can you see that as well as me? It's in-game, not on OBS. Oh, there we go. It's level down. I'm assuming that everything is an exit, right? This game has some, but it does, Garrett. It does, and it deserves them, and they deserve to gush about the game, I think. But it just means that the enthusiasm can lead to us. I'm not talking about 12 in this instance. Can lead to us learning more than we'd like to. I'm not going to read that to make himself feel better about not being able to read. Holy shit, immediately straight out. Beautiful. I forgot how exit portals work in Dark Bramble. Nice, right, the next goal is... There was a computer on that ship. Am I going to be able to get into Giant's Deep in time? There was a computer on that ship that needed a code. I don't know whether... or not. I think we're going to write down the code, basically. My skin is soft as a baby, but there's coffee grounds everywhere. I think I've made a mistake. What have you done? Have you listened to some of Trim's advice again, Koala? Where's all the planets? Where's Giant's Deep? I don't want to use... Also, we're not using the map, and we're not using any flight assist. Problem is this game, once you've completed it, you crave the novelty and lurk other streams to watch blind playthroughs. Precisely. We've met a lot of interesting people that have been doing just that as well, Serent. It's a coffee mask. Why can't I catch up to Giant's Deep? Hello? The annoying thing is one of the things I really enjoy doing in this game is landing on the solar platform. But sometimes when it gets to this point and I realise I've not got enough time to do anything significant, all I want to do is land on the solar platform, but it gets eaten by the sun at this point. That's super hard. It's been my party trick, Serens. It's the only thing I can do with confidence in this game. Yeah. Multiple times. We flew into it. We flew into the solar platform before we teleported to it. We got all the story all backwards. Basically, Olga, I think she's got some sort of skin mask that uses coffee grounds. I think. I may have just landed too hard. No, we're good. What was I here for? Found it was easier to crash repair than to learn how to land properly. People talk about the flying in this game. Where's all the tornadoes? Oh, they're here. There's a lot of discussion about the flying in this game being rough. I just think I accidentally have one of my useless talents is flying in video games. It's the helicopter controls from Grand Theft. What the fuck was that? That was some terrible shit. I apparently smear mayonnaise on my skin because I'm white as food. But you're beautiful, Sir Than. I could have said I just got banged in the back of the head by the ship. It's a lot. Yeah, I think maybe it's the people playing on mouse and keyboard that have trouble with flying. But on a controller, it's a dream. But I was saying before, I did practice a lot flying in Vice City, helicopter controls. Spent all like one weekend messing about before one of the streams that I did. People tend to whinge because the autopilot occasionally flies you into the sun. It's not an issue if you're not using it. True. I guess that would be the case, right? If you just pointed it. I think one of the characters in the game mentioned it, right? Don't put the autopilot between... There's a sun between you and the planet when you're autopiloted. Holy shit, that scared the... Slops, why? I was nervous enough. Slops, welcome to the stream. I know you probably can't hear this because you're avoiding spoilers for the game, but thank you very, very much for the raid, Slops. Welcome to everybody. Sothan with 25 months of subs as well. Stubbler, your buttocks are two different sizes. That's a good one, I'll give you it. And Slops is a massive twat, that's very true. Is there a poster on the ship about autopilot? Slops, thank you very, very much. Welcome, everybody. I can't get in that one now, can I? I've wasted time. Let me get in this one. I can hear you, but I'm leaving immediately. Thank you, Slops, for the raid. And welcome to the stream to everybody that came with him. I hope you had a good one. Everybody follow Slops if you enjoyed Minecraft with his new camera. Scared the shit out of me. Bye, Slops. Sothan, thank you very, very much for the 25 months of Prime, you big generous bitch. Love you, Sothan. Enjoy your god-awful emotes. Yeah, the music here is weirdly peaceful, right? I also love the music here as well as everywhere else in the game. The Slops had has he got a checkpoint confidence death after his hardcore world? Everybody follow Slops, by the way. That motherfucker did a 200 plus hour Minecraft hardcore world. Woof. How do I know whether I've got in far enough? Should I drop out now, or is that foolish? I think I need to ride it out a little bit more. I can't remember if there's any tell when you're going through. Probably now. How long was my hardcore one? Was like 30 hours or something, and I spent most of it losing a very dear friend. Right, so in here we are looking for this because there is a code in here that I want to get very quickly before we lose before the sun does the big pop. Every time you fly your ship in the ocean, I'm reminded of Future Armor. See, that's what Future Armor was, right, in Rick and Morty to the same degree. It was a comedy version of this, just exploring weird phenomena and seeing what stories you can build around it. They share more DNA than you'd think.
Twat.
Cheeky, welcome to the stream and thank you for the kind words. Right, I need a screenshot from in here. I think I need to go over here, not a screenshot, but I'll maybe write it down somewhere. I could do to go get a pen and paper. Cheeky, are you well? Is this is our code. How do I write that down? Hello? How do I... It is Augur, it is, but what I mean is it's like, basic idea is to explore weird scientific concepts. I'm going to go get a pen and paper, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me. I don't want the universe to end while I'm going and grabbing it. It's not in this room anymore, because I've moved. I'll be back. 5 hours ago or something like that. 5 hours, 5 streams ago or something, Garrett. I'll be back, 2 minutes. Pausing, that's illegal. It's like alien to this game. It's alien to this fucking stream. Right, sorry everybody. I'll unpause. Turn the music off. Right, I'm back. I'll just draw the fucking thing. I feel like I'm like picking somebody for Kerbal when I get a pen and paper out. Is that the sun going? Can I hear the sun going? Shit. No, sun! No! Leave me alone! Better get this right the first time, no fucking kidding. I don't know if I need to do this, but it's worth it, right? This might be the last time we ever go into the probe tracking module. Does that look right to you? Happy with that? Good. Good. We got the fucking answer. Now we need to just to get this code, so then. It says boobs backwards. What the hell kind of pen are you using? Sharpie Koala. Yeah, so this code we're going to put in that ship that we found previously, and I think we may be able to fly it to the Eye of the Universe, but I'm going to need the core from the Ash Twin project. Fuck me, we're circling the fucking end here. Not a spoiler, but a patch 2 days ago changed the lore of some of the text in the probe tracking module. So now it's been 9 million loops since it... Really? Did you see that, Augur? It's been 9 million loops now, apparently, according to the lore. I don't know if I like the idea of retconning lore, though, when you're halfway through. It certainly feels like it has. Alright then, let's say instead that it's... Let's just run with 9,000, that feels better to me. Let's go with the OG theory. So we've been doing a lot of debating with that number in the past. Right, now I need to get back into the Ash Twin project, which I've completely forgotten how to do, so allow me to work that out again. Stubbler fought the law once, yeah. What a weird time to make jokes about that. 9,000 isn't a very astronomical number. 9,000 is surprisingly low. Basically, Koala, we're going to the Ash Twin so we can teleport into... The trouble is I kind of don't want to set the end game in motion if we haven't got long of the stream left. Permission to land on the solar platform just once, because I like doing it. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to... I can't stream much longer today, so if I accidentally trigger end game... But then I don't want to... We can't just do monster marbles for the rest of today's stream before someone suggests it. Basically, Koala, the core that's inside the Ash Twin we need to use to power the vessel to take off at the end. It's not powered because the core in that thing broke. Come on, solar platform, catch up. Wait, where's it gone? Did I overtake it? I was there. Fucking... Right, this is going to be a bit rough. No way I catch this up at this point. How have I got so bad at this? Never mind, right. Let's... I broke my own joke. I meant you fought the law. I'm going to say the law... as I was reading it out, I wasn't confident that that's what you meant. Probability on the 9,000 is the same as the 9 millionth if the direction is always random. So I suppose they're just... Yeah, they are as like to each other. But you'd expect in what is essentially unlimited directions, 9,000 is pretty quick. Yeah, it could have been 9 billion or 9,000. It could have never happened. Are you kidding me? Turns out I forgot how to fly over the week. I'm just messing about, Koala. I'm worried about triggering the end game, if you know what I mean. I died trying to land on a solar platform. I forgot how to fly. It would defeat the coolness of the loops, but it would be all the more impressive that they managed to get it. That they managed to get it so soon, and it would be the 9,000 is quite morbid because that means that they would have found it pretty quick. Actually, it doesn't matter that way, does it? I was going to say they would have found it pretty quickly, but it doesn't matter if it was 9 billion or 9,000. It would have only taken 20 minutes if the solar project had worked, right? Yeah, there is 22 minutes. Yeah, I appreciate that, Cara. I was nervous about answering the question. Yeah, okay, let's go take the thing out of the Ash Twin project. Should we do that? Let's at least try and realise how to get through. Yeah, I'm talking about if the solar thing had worked, if they'd triggered the supernova themselves with the solar station thing. How many people were hooked up? Most people would never notice the difference. Well, it would only be the one person that was hooked up, right? And the probe tracking unit thing. They would be the only two people that actually realised that it had been 9 billion loops. And I think 9,000... How long is 9,000 times 22? Like, what's 9,000 times 22 minutes? It's 120 days. So 22 minutes times 9,000. I'm worried about what a trial run of what I'm calling endgame would be, though, if you know what I mean. Depends if you're talking about Earth days or Hearth days. That's true as well. All right, 120 Earth days, but that's a time that we can work out ourselves, right? We're only relating it to what we would consider. So 120 days is barely a third of a year, right? Therefore, 9,000 days, 9,000 loops for me would not feel like that long. Whereas 9 million, you're talking serious health issues if they're sat there for 9 million loops. Either way, the difference between 100 days without sleep would mess with it. It would. It's longer than the current streak, that's very true. Do you understand what I mean when I'm saying that, though? They'd end up with a back worse than yours. The thing about 9 million is that Nomai probably couldn't have survived that, though. We don't know if they're like... Whoa. To be fair, though, their lifespan is irrelevant in this context, right, Augur? Not sure if you know all the facts about the Ash Twin. True. Well, we're all sort of speculating based on what we know. So it may be a conversation that people that know more about the game are locked out of. What I'm saying is somebody constantly repeating the same thing over and over again for 120 days would be tough. Is it this one? It is this one. No, is it this one? No, it's the Two Towers one. So 9,000 was a believable amount for one Nomai to go through. 9 million, I can't imagine what... Is it this one? It's this one. I can't imagine anything could cope with that. You'd get a bit crazy after 120 days.
Repeating something for 120 days sounds like Sotan trying to make people sub to him.
It's a bit true. Did Bill Murray get older in Groundhog Day? That's true. They're not time travel in 12, I don't think. We've talked about this. I think it's because nothing actually goes back other than data, knowledge, memory. No physical, nothing physical changes other than the ship computer, but that's more of a gameplay mechanic. It does if we go with the statue beaming memories back. The best way to explain it is that the timeline is rewound. It's one continuous timeline. The only continuous timeline is the only timeline that matters is the timeline of the last run. We have no reason to believe they're done. It's like going back in time means your body gets restored. It's true. To that degree, Augur, it depends what the game wants, what the writers want for their universe themselves. It's not like there's some universal rule we can apply to it, right? If you're retaining memories, presumably your synapses are continually growing and developing and aging, therefore the brain continues to age. True, but that means that when you first respawn, for example, that all happens, Statpuss, after. Like, you reawaken at the fire, and then the masks fill your brain. After. Not before you wake up. Do you understand what I mean by that? It's not the 22 minutes plus another 22 minutes. It's literally the exact same. Yes, it is. There is only one 22 minutes, Ryan, and it's the last one. One of the Nomai asked questions on a tablet you read, and I think philosophically it's intriguing to consider. It very much is. You did retain. Yeah, exactly. Like Seren says, it's not that you retain knowledge, it's that you're given it seconds after each loop starts. The longer-term memory of the ship log is cheating. Yes, true. With the ship log breaks the game's law, weirdly. And it's a strange addition. Right, how did this work again? I had this worked out at one point. I think it was these. No, I need to be down a level. I'm here too early. Piss. Yeah, I'm here too early. Hang on, I just want to avoid the sand. So eventually the memory dump surely would be too large a file. Yes, it probably would, Statpuss, which makes the 9 million even more unlikely. But then these aren't humans, are they? That's pretty much what lockdown has been. Yeah, Gwynblade's right. Good sci-fi asks more questions than it answers. Essentially, there is one timeline that just keeps getting rewound. And the memory dump is only one loop. But would it be? How can it be only one loop? Am I in the right one? Yeah, no, the memory loop is multiple, right? It's the combination of all of them. I don't think I'm in the right one here. We're going back to the centre of the Ash Twin. The one timeline thing also helps explain why why I think the eye is mathematical. Yes, yeah. Well, it's simply data that's being teleported back to the map. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this wrong. I think it's this one. Right, I'm switching at the last second. No, I'm not. I was right. So if I stand here and then quickly run into this should teleport me inside the other. I'm off, hopefully I'll be back in time for Marble. See you later, Scotty. We have several terabytes of data chilling in our ball sack. We do. I've only got 1 terabyte, Ryan, but we don't answer that. This, Eric, have you ever been in here before? This is the core of the Ember Twin. This is the Ash Twin project. I don't want, like... So this is where all the look, this is where the memories are stored. This is where we came. I think you missed this stream. And this is the wall that I was telling you about that basically explained out that our entire theory was correct. This wall basically, it says Eric, Auger, Sothan, Stubbler and the rest of the Doomhaus were right. I picked them 3 specifically because there's the ones that have been speculating like crazy. Satan, welcome to the stream. Just noticed how to tell the towers apart. May I share? For safety, maybe not. 12. It does say that. Right. There is a way to turn gravity off. I don't know if I've done it yet. No, I haven't. But the Ash Twin project, I'm about to get to the credits, by the way. One thing or another. One way or another. There is a way to turn gravity off, which I can't remember. I think it's this one. So now gravity is off. We've been in here before, by the way, everybody. I can turn this up. And this is a functional, I think it's power core or something. Warp core. This is a functional warp core that I can grab and use. If I take this out, by the way, it removes the loops and we get the credits. If I remove this, I'm intentionally dragging my heels, by the way. If I remove this and put this in the vessel, do we know why? I don't know why there is only 1 warp core, actually. That's a good question. I'm guessing there is lore out there to learn. Now, the end means that I have to. I'm intentionally not doing this now. I don't know what to do for the rest of the stream because I want to put that in the vessel at the start of tomorrow so we have a full 3 hours to explore it. This is like the bullshit delay when they're about to reveal who one's X Factor. It is, but I don't want to. I don't want to intentionally fuck it for tomorrow. Yes. I know it's a bit of a blue balls, but I don't want to be 5 minutes away from the stream with 10 minutes left in the playthrough, because then that fucks tomorrow as well. When I first learned of going back in time through wormholes thing, this is exactly what I was imagining going forward, using it as a technology to make it larger scale. Well, I think that's what we were discovering back there. I don't know what to do. What should we do for the remainder of the stream? I mean, I've got an idea, but I'm going to force the ending. Is there anything else you need to explore today instead of pulling out the core? Well, basically, We went to Giant's Deep. We wrote down the location of the core. I had to step away. I heard my name among others. It's alright, Sutton. I was talking about... Right. Sorry, this is tomorrow. I think we go to the Ash Twin project, get the core, insert the core into the vessel in Dark Bramble. I just don't want to kill time. I'm in a bit of a difficult situation. Go to Dark... To what I could do is practice flying, because I'm going to be timed tomorrow. Go to Dark Bramble, insert the core into the vessel, see what the fuck happens. Am I okay to practice flying so I can get it nice and slick for tomorrow? Any suggestions on where to go could spoil. That's true. What's more likely, the sun rising in the morning or Ryan saying no to that question? You could go back in time. So imagine using more cores like this chained together. You could go back in time so far. True. I guess if... Why do they only have one? Marshmallows. Definitely marshmallows. Today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin here. This is... We will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment. So this is talking about the dig. That's what I was saying, Ferb. I think I maybe need to practice getting to the vessel, because that's useful information. Can I teleport straight out of here? Yes. Is the ship still alive? Yes. If I can nail getting to the vessel without getting eaten by anglerfish. They have an in-game... Hang on. Probably production cost? Well, I didn't know that, Garrett, but yeah, basically. I think what he means about... It's not the 22-minute thing he's referring to. It's the fact that they only have one advanced warp core. We don't know that yet. Someone say it was because the simulation went fucking nuts after a while. Maybe. I don't know, actually. What, you mean when it comes to actually building the core? It'd be a shame an anglerfish were to get indigestion from eating a warp core tomorrow. I know, right? And then the credits roll. The IRL reason for 22 limit is not the same as the in-game one. So 22 minutes is... Oh, Ryan, I'm with you. Yes, apparently after the 22 minutes, the physics broke. The physics started breaking around the 30-minute mark. The simulation of the physics, so they had to reset. And it was a neat way of covering the cracks in the physics system. I'm with you, Ryan, I'm with you, sorry. I'm not saying they should make it longer, I don't know their reason, I'm just theorising how far this technology could go. Yes, Augur's talking about the warp core technology. I think we've got a bit mixed up in two conversations. If you can do it now before the sun goes, you know you can definitely do it in time. True. Right, so my tactic currently is enter Dark Bramble, aim at red, go balls deep. There is an anglerfish that I will go past, but if I can go full speed up until that point, that should be fast. It's the final core that I have to find, the final hull. The anglerfish is in a different one. If you want to air her out of the game, I heard you should put the camera on one planet, ship on another, and put the third person in the solar system. The dev said that's a good chance to hard crash when you do it. I'm not complaining about it. Yeah, no, I'm with you, right? It's interesting. I mean, what probably happened there... Fuck. Full speed. And then stop. Hands off the controller. Ronan, welcome to the stream. We're in a bit of a tricky predicament. Fuck me. They had to simulate the physics potentially for 3 different observers, the player, the probe, and the ship, so there's only so much the engine can cope with. Yes. That goes with what 12 was saying. I'm with you. Ronan, are you well? What was I saying? I think what probably came first is that they they had the 22-minute rule in place, but they intentionally built the physics system as strong as possible, which obviously shrank down the time that they had and was going to cause problems. They built it as strong as possible within that 22-minute boundary. So whatever they did, if it broke after 22 minutes, that's fine because it would have reset. Another week off work, so it's a slight win, I guess. Shit. Oh yeah, you damaged your foot or something, didn't you, Roded? Right, I think I went this way to find the entrance. The dark entrance. So if I just coast this way, then this is our learning experience. That's if it's the same every time. We've watched the same documentary. Oh, they found out the physics broke more further you get away from the centre of the universe. Sorry, let me read that. I am actually interested. Because of rounding large floating point numbers. So now when you move, the player starts at 0, 0, 0 and the whole universe moves around you. I always like stuff like that. Yeah, have you all watched it? Is it the No Clip documentary, I'm guessing? Big fish eggs, Rhoda, you're right. But I'm looking for a big fish portal. I seem to have gone what I thought was the same way as last time and not found the entrance. It's one of the reasons I played this game is because Danny O'Dwyer was on Giant Bomb talking about it, gushing about it with everybody else. So the No Clip documentary was added to the watch later queue before the fucking game was played. I am not where I thought I was, which means I'm somewhat lost. No, not Danny Dyer, Danny O'Dwyer. Was it an hour-long documentary or was it 3 22-minute long ones? This guy. Maybe because your rotation is different every time you come in. Oh, that's what we didn't know. There. Balls deep. This was a dark one, right? Oh, is this a white one? Fuck, it's a white one. Get away, get away, get away. Ow, that's a big crash. I got turned around. I mean, one solution is just to keep spinning around and looking for it once I get in here, but this is why we're in here to practice, right? Because otherwise I'd just keep, like, not resetting and having to start the playthrough from scratch. Not that that's a big deal in this game, but you get there. Is that the dark one? Oh, that's white as well. I'm looking for one of these with yellow light. I reckon we should have a watch party in Discord for the documentary after this is done. That is not a bad idea at all. Yeah, the No Clip documentaries, that I can recommend them every day of the week. If you can't find it from the entrance, then it's not much use. Yeah. I mean, I went in what I thought was the same direction as before. I guess the entrance... Fuck you, you're not eating me. No. No. You may eat that shit pilot feldspar, but you're not eating... I feel like my fucking flying's gone rusty this week and it's breaking my heart. After you finish the canon ending, can we ask spoilery questions? Oh, I didn't know there was a canon ending. I was kind of working towards one that I thought may be satisfying, but if there is a canonical ending, then... I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we can discuss it. Oh, gravity canon ending, I'm with you. Whatever ending you think you're looking for. That's fine, that's fine. Sorry, I see what you mean, 12. Right, I need to sharpen up on flying. I just want to solar platform. Again. Can that be my practice? I love that it's come down to flying skill. All of a sudden. The Doomhaus cannon ending is pulling the warp car out and dying like a muppet. Did you forget to close the fly? On the spacesuit. Yeah, exactly. We already ended the game. I think that's Ryan's point. I think he wants to move on to another game. Fuck it, I'm flying. I want to just touch the solar platform. I need to sharpen up my flying skill. You might as well sharpen it up on the hardest thing in the game. I hate that we're treading water. I really do. I apologise that we're doing that. I guess I'm getting some practice, but it's not like the stream's that entertaining as a result. But in 10 minutes is marbles anyway, ladies and gents. Then imagine how good tomorrow's stream's going to be. We're just borrowing from today to make tomorrow better. this is good, but the first one is the one. Yes, it is. Yeah. I mean, it usually would be in the Doomhaus, right? But we've broken our own rules to make sure we get as much out of this game as we can. Come here, you. Right, solar platform. I am using you to practice flying because I've got really shit. I don't want to go in it, do I? We'll just sort of sniff around. Give it a little kiss. Yeah, so we flew here basically and just warped inside the solar platform. You can't actually land on it because it doesn't let it. I don't think it expects you to be here. Because when you get out, it just flings you around. And it's got nowhere to land as well. You could kill the last 10 minutes in the multiplayer mode, have a quick death match or something. True. It is possible to fly and land on it, just for the record. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. Dark Bramble, where you at? There. So what was our tactic? Because I went in, when I got to the eggs, I went slightly to the right, and that was my... That was where I found it the first time, but like Ferb says, it might be because the rotation's different when we go in. And if it is, then there's no way to practice that. Smouldering modders are working on VR support for this. Smouldering modders? Where did I get that from? Some modders are working on VR support for this. And immediately does the worst pilot in the history of Outer Wilds. Some modders are working on VR support for this, and they're working on the multiplayer support too. What, really? Wait, what the hell would you do multiplayer? Other than make the ending very, very easy. I'm feeling sick just imagining VR. Hey, if people are excited about Subnautica in VR, then imagine. I can imagine this is probably a lot more pleasant than that. We can say for certain it's somewhere in the vicinity of that other fish at the end of... That's what I was going to say. It's maybe more linked to... It's probably being guarded by that other anglerfish. And if that's the case, it's going to make things a lot easier. Just because they can. I guess, yeah. If you can put multiplayer in something, you might as well put multiplayer in it, right? Is that the... Shit, I just moved. Nope, that was a fucking dud. Have I wasted this entire loop? Pretty good. Then again, the same. I don't want to be eaten by an anglerfish in VR, but then again, the same goes for reapers in Subnautica. I think I just fucked this attempt. This is why I needed to practice it. Ooh. I suppose though, when the ship you have fixed point of reference in the cockpit, Elite Dangerous works pretty well. Yeah, exactly. If the character is sat down in anything, VR works flawlessly, right? But it's the idea of being out in the jetpack or running around on planets or orbiting stuff at speed. We should Subnautica an official multiplayer. That would work really well. Chris Manning's... That was bad. This is really bad. Maybe not all the way bad. Kitten, welcome to the stream. It's just stunned. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that was the entire. I didn't realise behind me that it just bit in the back half of the ship. And those bitches playing with their food, they really are. Kitten, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Are you well? Who's this prick?
Middle finger, smiley face.
Middle finger, smiley face. God damn it. Kitten, welcome to the stream. Santa, welcome to the stream. Are you both well? Santa, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the tier 1. Santa, are you well? I am practicing my flying because we're potentially going to be ending the game tomorrow, so I'm on a big practice my flying spree. Santa, thank you very much for the sub. Are you good today? Enjoy your god-awful emotes. Not only middle finger, smiley face. Hang on, let me get some white balance back on the camera. This is ridiculous. So in this new place, the lighting's all fucked up, and if I turn auto white balance off, the frame rate goes to shit, so I'm stuck in the middle. Not bad, mate, just in work. Full shift. Are you sat in a machine right now? Ow. Santa works in time travel, by the way. The Welsh time travel project. It's quite a big deal. Not gonna lie, I didn't even notice you were in a new place. Exactly, right? Everybody was worried about the camera looking different. I just kept the same angle and it worked. Yeah, I'm not very that far away. Right, we have 6 minutes until marbles, ladies and gents. How's Ronnie adjusting to the new place? He's all about it.
Middle finger, angry face.
You're a middle finger, angry face, Auger. Do you know what, Koala? Ronnie is all about it. Ronnie is the name that Mina has given to the plant in the background. Most people try to avoid looking at Stubbler anyway. I think Bybeat's got a big post-it note over this area of the screen. A caplet. This is bad. This is crashing to the anglerfish and the big loud noise bad. How have I fucked this up? There is no way I get past this. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a big loud noise. I sincerely apologise. That's some. I think I am getting worse. This is why I need practice. Full shift here till 6, just in the truck now. Is this the soundtrack you needed to get through that shift? One day they'll successfully transport Wales into the present. What's that Frankie Boyle joke? You are now entering what is it? Edinburgh Airport or whatever. The local time zone is. Please set your. I fucking butchered the joke. We're now entering Edinburgh Airport. Please set your watches back 24 years. Don't wish that on us. The present is a terrible place. Are you in Wales as well, Stampus? Full speed. Now I coast and try and not hit that tentacle. This is a definite hit. How is this working? I think, right, we get to the space caviar, then it is something to do with... I think it's being guarded. Is there an anglerfish that we should aim towards? Maybe the closest one to the space caviar. We need to get this route laid down, or I'm going to keep ending the game by mistake. So we go past the space caviar. We head for the shiny light. We've got 3 minutes left, ladies and gents. This is maybe our last run. We are looking for an entrance that is not lit. Now I can't boost anymore, and I'm just going to bump straight into this thing's face. Is this thing protecting it by chance? I can't remove speed, can I? I can't remove velocity with monopropellant. I'm going to get eaten. Prepare yourselves. I may avoid it. I may just avoid it. I'm not going to avoid it. This is bad. Or am I avoiding it? I'm not avoiding it. This is a... Crying out loud, this is going to take some practice. We need to work out how to confirm the direction of the final Bramble teleporter thing. I will laugh my star off if tomorrow it's 3 hours of getting eaten holding walker. Can I can fit one more practice in, right? Right, this is the last practice attempt. After this, it is marbles, and then we're going to get out of here and start tomorrow's stream with the warp core and all that goodness. Can't make it for 2 PM, so hopefully there's at least an hour of it. It may just be. Don't you mean your stat? I like the idea of laugh my star off. That's an interesting sentence. Okay. Straight to Dark Bramble. Straight in, straight off, straight good. Back to the vessel. Easy. Pibbler, welcome to the stream. There's an easier way to navigate the ship inside it. That would be a spoiler. I appreciate the offer though, Pibbler. I'm sorry, I appreciate you asking. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to work out what that is. That's the game, right? Working that stuff out. It was an arse autocorrect, but I was owning it. Laugh my star off. It works, right? Same thing. My back is killing me. Ow! Right, fuck it. Straight in. Please don't crash. Straight in. I need the momentum. Why did I fly? Fuck! Oh, never mind. Right. That was a complete dud of an effort, that, but it was done. Ladies and gentlemen, we now know what we're doing tomorrow in the Outer Wilds. I have to work out how the hell to navigate straight to the final yellow thing. Once I have worked that out, we need to set up a run where I go to the Ash Twin, I grab the warp core, we immediately set off back to the vessel in Dark Bramble, we fly all the way in it. Once we're in the vessel, we put this code in, and that should mean that hopefully either we can use the vessel to get to the eye, because that's the location, or we will learn more information for how to do it ourselves. Bravo on the stream title, by the way. I've only just noticed it. What was the stream title today? I can't see it from where I'm sat. Anyway, that is it for today, though. That is all going to happen tomorrow. But now, we need to... Oh, Bramble on, yeah. I see. I'm going to grab a marble and piss off because I've got to make some gravy for a sandwich, and then I'm going to otherwise put off. Got you, sir, then. Got you. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Outer Wilds for today. That is would be the end of the stream. I appreciate everybody following and everything today. You're all very generous, but we have one more job to do before we finish the stream, and that is this. Gravy in a sandwich. That surprised me as well, Statpuss. I had to think about that twice. I shall see you all bright and early for tomorrow, hopefully, for what may be probably the most significant thing we've done in this game. I apologise for treading water a little bit before it, but we really need to pick a winner for today's stream, and the way we pick a winner is by marbles. The Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between the greens and the oranges. As you can see from the score at the top, there is a winner every day, and in 2020 the oranges are currently winning 106 to 73. I will everybody that's in the Doomhaus Discord and knows their colour, you can have a marble, but first you have to type the word.
Why it's split?
No. Type the word gravy. Trimette, welcome to the stream. Madman, welcome to the stream. Marbles, will you fucking load? There we go. Is everybody well that's just joining for marbles? Trimette, congratulations on having COVID. I don't know if everybody was here when that was announced. I shall get everybody in, we will pick ourselves a winner, and then we shall go, we shall end the stream and prepare for tomorrow's big one. Right, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you have a colour... Why have I typed gravy, for fuck's sake? We have Bybee for the oranges. We have Trim for the greens. We have Didsbury Dan for the oranges. We have Sothan for the greens. Ryan for the oranges. Kitten Caboodles for the oranges. The saviour of Orange 2020. even though 2017, 18, 19. Fucking hell, even though we didn't win. Koala. I can't spell. I'm going crazy. I've put all my brain power into playing that game, and now I've run out. Koala for the greens. Stat Puss again for the greens. That's genuinely unintentional. Trimmer for the greens. Welcome to the stream. Eric for the greens. Scotty for the greens. So much green. Tag Slack for the oranges. Shitty Siddles for the oranges. Garrett, if you join the Doomhaus Discord in the future, I can give you the number. I can give you the colour, and then you can fight for a team. But as it is, it's only for people that have. The link is down below somewhere if you are interested. I wouldn't if I were you. It's a fucking shithole. Satan for the oranges. Gwynblade for the greens. Love yourself, Dan. Enjoy your gravy. Madman for the greens. Who else is the madman? Did I get... Oh, Miss Mindright and Santa. Mindright for the oranges. Santa for the greens. For the Super Professor Real Marbles. The Marble League. Yeah, Olga was talking about that. Was that everybody? Trim likely had it, yeah, which would guess... Yeah, probably Florida, right? I really like the idea that somebody says, oh, what did YouTube do during the Great Quarantine in 2020? And you guys can say, well, we went to America, got married, and got a dog during the Great Lockdown. Or slightly before. Right, anyway, that is everybody, I believe. 18 marbles enter the race. We need to pick a level. And the way we pick a level is I ask the chat. The first person to pick a number 2 wanted to pick a level, go. Mind right immediately with 3. 1, 2, 3 presses of the random button gets us to Devil's Chaos 2. 18 marbles enter the level and we begin. Good luck. You've still got to go to work tonight. So you've got one of a killer disease and you're not allowed even any time off. Dan's suggesting he's going to win. The level is Devil's Chaos 2. Scotty is the winner on 3 minutes and 4 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Best of luck to everybody. The winner gets a gold name in Discord, entry into the State of Decay list for the next playthrough. Holy shit, Mindray is up for it. Eric in 3rd place, Didsbury down in 2nd. The current record holder is... current gold winner is Gwynblade. Who is he going to be passing his crown to? Eric had a bit of trouble on this obstacle, but he is completely overtaken Satan and Trim. This is our front 3. My money's on one of the trims today. That could come true. Eric gets the drop nice and early. Didsbury Dan is just behind him. The trims are both in the front 5, I think, but this is Satan for the oranges, Didsbury Dan for the oranges, but Eric in the lead for the greens. Just check that nobody's gone right to the end. Santa gets the big chop in the background. Siddles has got chops as well. Trim is... No, Satan's in 3rd place, Didsbury Dan 2nd, and Eric in 1st. Is anybody going to get super pegged by the super pegs? Eric has had trouble. Satan takes the lead. Trim is in 3rd place, with Eric in 2nd, and Satan for the oranges. Come on, Satan. We need the points. The greens have actually been shrinking the gap lately. I think it gaps up to 33 now. We never follow into the snake's hole, ladies and gentlemen. Take that advice with you. Shout out to Siddles completely missing the map. Satan's gone for the right path. Eric and Trim have gone for the middle. Statpuss, after being in dead last place, has managed to take 4th. Madman goes for a big stunt and gets chopped in the background. Nobody gets down that middle path. It's always a problem. Satan drops, meaning a lot of greens take the lead, but Ryan manages to take the centre path. Will it pay off for him? Statpuss gets the big chop. Eric enters just to the left of Ryan. Ryan's gone very central. I am not quite sure which one is the correct one. Ryan is in the lead for the greens and all oranges, and almost everybody behind is green. If Ryan gets the win here, he gets the mug lead, as Dan suggested it, which is a very strange sentence. Can Ryan take the victory, or will he bounce over? Oh, Ryan gets chopped. We spoke too soon. Ryan takes the big death. Didsbury Dan's desperate to catch Ryan up because Didsbury Dan and Ryan currently are fighting for the mug. Koala gets chopped after a savage exit. Tag Select struggles as well. Eric is now in the lead. Basically, the person with the most points at the end of the year gets one of these, and the only way to get one of these is to do that. 3 have been given out in the past, and Didsbury Dan and Ryan are both currently at the top for this year, but the spinner might separate the men from the boys when it comes to Didsbury Dan and Eric. Can Eric get a good run and get through the spinner, or will Didsbury Dan catch him up and take top of the league? Eric's having trouble here. Something's going wrong for Eric, but he's managed to get released. Didsbury Dan is on his tail. Can Eric get through? Didsbury Dan has trouble, but he's going to get through unless he gets swatted. He doesn't. Didsbury Dan takes top of the league, gets a point for the Oranges, and is now, I believe, in double figures. Unlucky Eric. It was yours all the way until it wasn't. The Italian flag is being built up here, by the way, ladies and gents, but that, I think, look at Eric with the GGs. Gwynblade almost nearly got second place right there for team shortest delivery, seeing as he only lives down the road. Kelmash chest. Pegged again. At last this time I chose my fate. Sothan is struggling in the background after his first win of the year. Fuck my life, now I need 3 points to catch up to Dan. The current league table for the Marbles playoffs, or whatever it is fucking called, is in the pins in Discord, by the way. You can see who has what points. Didsbury Dan gets another point for his tally as Kitten and Scotty are messing around at the back. We'll put this down to you being a bit rusty, Kitten, because it's been a while, right? Remember the paragraph earlier today when you said there are no winners and losers in this community? I entirely disagree. I know I said there's no groups and no splitting and everything. There's literally green names and orange names on the right. Fuck me. Stupid. Right, Kitten and Scotty coming right at the very end. Does anybody beat Scotty's record? Did Didsbury Dan get in less than 3 minutes? Didsbury Dan, you could have at least got the record for the Oranges as well as the point. Right. That is it for Marbles. Which means there's only one thing left to do, which is do this and end the stream. That was a goodie. That was a big goodie. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, big time now. The orange score, thanks to Didsbury Dan, goes from 106 to 107, and then we are going to get out of here. It's because I'm a sad bitch. Glad I caught the end. I'm glad to see you, Kitten. I hope everything's well. I shall see you all tomorrow, hopefully, bright and early, in the same stupid place, at the same time as usual, and we shall continue with Outer Wilds. I'm so looking forward to it. The thing is now, is I've been boasting about being good at flying for this entire thing, and tomorrow is going to be the big test. Bond, James Bond, 107. Is that his room number? It is, Olga. Get it written down. As well as it can be. Glad to hear it, Kin. Right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you all for joining today. Thank you all for the subs, for the bits, for the raids and hosts and all that other good stuff. There's been names in here today that we've not seen for a long time. It feels like a new dawn. I sincerely hope to see... Ooh, wait. My buttons are all fucked up. Let's go raid Mish, shall we? Everybody come with me. He was in the stream earlier and he's a good guy. How about that? We're going to go over and we're going to raid Mish. I hope you all come with me to say hello to him. He is a scurvy motherfucker. How about that? Right, I'm getting out of here. I love you all. Kitten, Scotty, Auger, Didsbury Dan, Stat Push, Garrett, Koala, Mindrat, and everybody else. Thank you all for joining today. I love you all very much. Head over to Mish. He's playing Dark Souls at the moment, and be very nice because I'm sure he's not struggling because those games are easy, right? Also, appreciate the fact that he's got his entire couch on his green screen. I always like that about Mish. Him and I did a birthday thing all day side SOT. He's a good boy, he really is. Head over there and I shall see you all bright and early tomorrow for the finale, maybe, of Outer Wilds. Thank you all, everybody. Eric, have you got a word for us to end on? Feeling good, feeling good. Oh, his word to end on is this. End game. I don't want it to go.